Good morning, happy Monday, and okay, I'm just gonna say right now, the reason why it's raining outside is because the heavens are weeping because my Cowboys lost. In humiliating fashion. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, my low is the fact that the Cowboys lost. And I really don't think it's because of anything. It's not that, well, obviously Buffalo won, but really it's because I'm telling you, Dallas saw that they officially clinched the playoff spot before the game started, meaning they really could lose out for the rest of the year and they still make the playoffs. Basically, this is a game where if they didn't just find out they didn't clinch, they would have played a whole lot better. I'm telling you, that's what the mentality was. I'm not kidding. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that my Cowboys clinched the playoffs, but God forbid you actually, try and keep up the fact that you were one game ahead of the Eagles, and now the Eagles are going to take that spot back. Watch, I'm telling you, the Eagles are going to win tonight. Which, spoiler for my NFL pick for the day, by the way. Actually, was there another game tonight? There's only one game tonight, and the Eagles are going to beat the Seahawks. They totally are. But, oh well. That's surprising to the Dallas Cowboys fan. They fill you with hope when they're clearly capable of doing so much more, and they can't do it. By the way, if anyone's going to blame Dak, don't. I'm telling you, the entire team believed they didn't really care. So, there you go. It's probably, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, a lot of Cowboys fans being silent. I'm purposely being silent, not because I would be braggy if we won, but because, again, my Cowboys made the playoffs. I don't think anyone cares anymore. What? I guess the only logical explanation why the Dallas Cowboys wouldn't care outside of the fact they made the playoffs is because I am really hoping they just want to prove that they can go in as a wild card and win the whole thing, which has been done before. But the last time we went away for a playoff game, we lost. And I guarantee you, we're going to be losing again. And you know what, listen, I'm happy for the Bucs. So, congratulations, but actually, I'll continue on and say, let me do my high magic kindness first. My high is I had dinner with my family last night. My act of kindness was I helped make dinner, helped it prepare everything, and helped my mom watch my nephews, because I had my nephews last night. Saw my grandma and grandpa, helped them get inside the house, because, they're old and they need help getting inside the house. So, yeah. Let's get to, the rest of my, because I'm actually 11-4 going into today. Because if you recall, I was 3-1 going into yesterday because I was wrong about the Raiders winning, but I was right about the Bengals, the Colts, and the Lions. Now, with the other games, I was right about the Saints, right about the Browns. I was actually wrong about the Panthers, so congratulations, Panthers, on getting your second win. Can't believe I'm congratulating you for that, but whatever. And I guess thanks for helping my Cowboys clinch a playoff spot. So thank you for that. I was wrong about the Buccaneers. I was right about the Dolphins, right about the Chiefs, right about the Texans, right about the 49ers, right about the Rams, wrong about the Bills, and I was right about the Ravens. And I just picked the Eagles to beat the Seahawks tonight because, of course, it's going to happen. And actually, the playoff NFL playoff picture. I'm pretty sure the Eagles are now back on the number 2 seed, aren't they? They totally are. Yep. Yeah, they are. Listen, they were more than capable of beating Buffalo, but I think they just didn't care. That has to be the explanation as to why that is. So, yeah, I'm picking the Eagles to beat the Seahawks. So you're probably wondering, as short as that, bro, this is going to be a short video. What are you going to talk about? Well, believe it or not, I have another mom food to talk about today. Yeah, I know. I really don't. Here's the thing. I kind of neglected to talk about this mom food for a little while. Actually, no, I don't really know. I think like the one time I did like a rapid fire, like mom food Christmas staples, like French lace cookies, puppy chow, white trash. I forget what the other one was, but you know, the one thing I actually didn't talk about was legit homemade Christmas cookies, the way that we made them when I was a kid. I bring this up because I actually didn't know my mom still had the recipe. Moreover, yesterday, my nephews made them. My nephews made some Christmas cookies. And the cookies were still as good as I remember. Although this is a very special recipe. I say special, I'm pretty sure that this is, for all intents and purposes, a sugar cookie dough. Because this isn't something you can just simply put, I guess you probably could put, chocolate chips and stuff in it if you want to. But that's not what this dough is. And I would actually be hesitant to say, like, I don't know what's in a traditional sugar cookie recipe, but like the really good sugar cookies have like sort of a hint of lemon in them, if that makes sense. These cookies don't really have that. Although before I continue on, this is the kind of sugar cookie dough that you can totally eat raw. Oh, I know you're not supposed to really eat cookie dough if it has egg in it, but you can totally eat it raw, and trust me, I myself have eaten it raw before. And after all these years, because I think it's probably been like probably 15 years since I've had this dough, or close to it. Well, I don't know if it's that long, but the point is it's been a long time. And yep, any scraps of sugar cookie dough I found, I totally snuck a piece and I ate it. I know, I'm so bad. I'm totally so bad, I know. But they really were good. And it's sort of like that moldable sugar cookie dough where, if you have like cookie cutouts, like that's where they have like candy canes and stars and bells and gingerbread man, all Christmas themed, which again, Christmas cookies, make the cookie cutouts Christmas themed. And here's where it gets better, because obviously, the cookies do look pretty, but you want to decorate them a little bit. Here's a controversial thing, because the cookies are actually, I guess for lack of a better word, glazed. But not in like a sugary sweet glaze you would probably put on like, I don't know, meat or something if you're using barbecue or whatever. Like, the way to make this glaze is an egg yolk and food coloring. And what you're supposed to do is you mix the egg, and it's essentially like an egg wash, but it's a colorful egg wash. You have the egg yolk for red, one for yellow, blue, green. That's usually the colors we use because that's what they give you in your standard food coloring kit. It's actually kind of weird. Like, notice like all traditional food coloring kits only have red, yellow, blue, and green. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with those colors at all. I like red, I like yellow, I like blue, I like green. But in a day and age where, we clearly have the tech, and I guess in the grand scheme of things, I am being a little bit cynical about this, because, you have the tools to make yellow and purple, even to make orange and purple. Red and yellow make orange, and blue and red make purple. But if green is already in, a standard box of food coloring, why not just make a vial for purple and orange? Or violet and orange? Well, I guess then again, if you did it that way, I'm sure some people are going to be claiming, why do make one for indigo? Why do make one for indigo? And I will admit, I am kind of, well, here's the thing. For me, I'm a traditionalist when it comes to what a rainbow should look like. It's Roy G. Biv, not Roy G. Biv. It's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. You know what I mean? Yeah, Roy G. Biv. But no one ever includes indigo. That's actually another thing. Like, and I mean no disrespect towards, the pride community at all, but come on. Your symbol is a rainbow. You really couldn't have indigo in that symbol as well? I don't know. That's, I'm just being nitpicky about that. Seriously though, it's Roy G. Biv, not Roy G. Biv. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So, Christmas cookies. So what you do is, you mix the egg yolk with like the food coloring, you stir around a little bit so it's, paintable. You got little paintbrushes and, you paint the sugar cookie a little bit. And because that glaze is on there, you can put like sprinkles and, like pretty much sprinkles and, rainbow colored sugar, usually like red and green sugar. And then you put it in the oven and that bakes. And what you get is, depending how thick you made the cookies as well, because I remember the cookies being a lot thinner than the ones that my nephews made yesterday. Because listen, obviously it was my mom, my mom spending, the morning with her grandsons, which is awesome. But I distinctly remember, because, the recipe comes from what can only be described as my ex-step-grandmother. And I remember the cookies being a lot thinner than what we had yesterday. But here's the thing. I remember kind of thinking the cookies could have been a lot more if the dough was thicker, in terms of how thin you roll it out before you make the cookie cutout, that is. And I thought it was a welcome change. Seriously, like, whatever my mom did with my nephews yesterday, I really hope she wrote it down. Because that was probably the best set of Christmas cookies that, they've made. And I personally thought it was delightful. I'm glad that my mom was able to pass down this tradition on to my nephews. I'm really glad that I got to have these cookies again, because I really did forget how good they were. And I don't remember the recipe off the top of my head, so don't ask for what it is. I can tell you though, this is the kind of sugar cookie dough that, you gotta roll out into like different pieces, and you need flour so, everything isn't like, so the cookie dough doesn't stick to the surfaces or whatever when you're rolling out and cutting it out. So it's that kind of sugar cookie dough. But I will admit, whether it's eaten raw or it's obviously cooked, it's still so good. It's still so good. Although I will admit, I am totally a cookies and milk guy. Actually, that's sort of, I won't say it's a weird quirk with me, but it's definitely something that I tend to do. Like, if I'm having any baked goods, I immediately want to have some milk to drink with it. Like, I'm having cookies or brownies, or, for breakfast, I'm having like cinnamon rolls or pancakes or waffles or French toast. Like, give me milk to drink. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a milked with baked goods kind of guy. That's just how I am. It's like milk with baked goods, juice with anything greasy like bacon or sausage for breakfast, or eggs. water I pretty much drink whenever, wherever. So, if I can't have milk, I'm okay with having water. Soda though, I gotta have like savory food with it. I mean, maybe it's just me, but anytime like I drink, like let's say for a thing of a hypothetical, I have like a cookie and I have that with soda. Not that I actively do this, but just in case, like for whatever reason, anytime I bite into a cookie, like the cookie itself is so sweet, I barely taste any of like the soda flavor if I were to drink that. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. Maybe someone out there can kind of, help out and answer the question of why that happens. But regardless, yesterday was a good day. I just wish that my Cowboys seemed to care a little bit more about now they are the 5th seed instead of the 2 seed. But again, such is the life of a Dallas Cowboys fan. So, once again, congratulations to the Buffalo Bills on beating us. You definitely helped out your playoff chances. I'm absolutely certain that when this season is over and we get into the playoffs, the NFL analysts are going to look back and say the game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills was the game that changed everything. And if that is the case, I'm the one who predicted it first. So, there you go. I hope I like this video. If you didn't like, subscribe to the channel, follow on social media. As always, I'm very helping this video for you guys are watching Joe Freedom. Hopefully a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to us, we're here to let you know that. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.